Our lives have followed a long path. But eventually, all roads reach their end.
Still each breath.
Our world is broken, stagnant, fallen into the abyss. But everything is born from darkness, even the universe itself. Now, do you see it? A glimmer within the void. The spark of life still burns, and evolution forges a new way forward. Once your faith overcomes despair, once you move beyond death, once life returns to this world, we'll meet beyond that path.
Liquid nitrogen, negative 195.79 Celsius. Physical movement or brain function, not detected. Subject status, stable. Dagger still stuck in the sheath. Inspection 481 complete. Requesting a higher power outlay for the isolation chamber to prevent any further outages. What's that? Security breach. Security breach!
It's still a really cool animation. Shame we can't take the Dr. Octopus arms with us.
Well, it's good to see another face. I thought I was on my own. And you're a meta-human, too. I don't know who you are, but I know what you are. You awakened the cradle. And that's something only a meta-human could do. You've lost your memory. Do you remember who you are? It must have been that fluctuation just now. It trapped me in the cradle. It could have robbed you of your memories. You can call me V. It seems that our interests are aligned, metahuman. I came to secure a deviation. A paper butterfly. But I think something must have scared it. Right now, though, we need to move. I can show you the way out of this place, but only if you help me complete my mission first. All right? All you have to do is listen to what I tell you. This is a life form that has been infected with stardust. It's called a deviant. Our world has been overrun with deviants ever since Starfall. Deviants can't take high levels of stardust exposure. When they do, they end up just like that thing. But you're a metahuman. You should be fine. In fact, if the conditions are right, you might even be able to use stardust to your advantage. DBT-011? My name is Victor Hammett. What's your name?
I don't know. All I know is that I'm a monster. My mother, my father, and everyone else, they're gone. And it was all my fault.
Hey. Try and stay calm. I'm here, and I will do everything to help.
It's no use. No one can help me. It would be better for everyone if I just leave me alone. Please, don't waste your time on me.
I'm afraid I can't do that. And you're not a monster. In fact, you're very, very special. You just need to learn how to control your power. Once you do that, you can help fix this broken world. We can do that together.
My butterfly, it's flying.
Yes, your first deviation. And look how gentle it is.
I remember my name now. It's Mitsuko. It means child of light. It's my first creation. I will create more.
We need something powerful to challenge the evolutionists. And I think I finally found it. You. Hey, we can secure other deviations. We can use them to forge a new path and bring about true evolution. This will be the Mayfly's mission. This is why we'll fight.
Mayflies?
That's right. Mayflies. Small, yet invincible. Humanity may seem puny now, but we'll prove we can endure.
V, you made it back. You're still alive.
Yes, and look what I found. A meta. Only just woken up. They were kind enough to activate the cradle and set me free.
Thank you, metahuman. Your help means a lot to me. You can call me Mitsuko. I used to be a metahuman as well. Rosetta did all kinds of experiments on me. That is, until V saved me.
Mitsuko is a very special meta. She can sense even the tiniest fluctuations in the stardust. It's thanks to her that I was able to take refuge in this place after Starfall. You're safe here.
Michiko looks a lot different.
Yes, the butterfly is an emissary of sorts. I wanted it to help rescue other metas. The recent fluctuation must have startled it. The important thing right now is to secure it and ensure its safety. See that thing in the center of the room? It's a device for securing deviations. This makes them more useful and safer to be around. Deviations can be very dangerous if not taken care of. They can radiate stardust, which can lead to all kinds of unpredictable consequences. This is why we created the Mayflies. We make cradles and securement units to keep deviations contained. We're finding ways for humans and deviations to live in harmony. This is our best chance of cleaning up Rosetta's mess.
No one's exactly sure what they are. Just that they're not bound by the physical laws of our world. They came from another dimension. Something we call rift space. When deviations get stressed, they release stardust. We think this brings our world and rift space closer together. Sometimes it becomes possible to pass between the two planes of existence. And when that happens, all hell breaks loose. We believe that's what caused Starfall.
Some deviations are friendly, like the butterfly. But others, like the ones inside monoliths, are extremely dangerous. It's not practical to secure all of them, but if we can learn more about them, maybe we can find ways to live alongside them. That's the goal. You must be prepared. The stardust just keeps spreading, and we aren't sure why. Be careful! That must be a siren.
Shit, it must have gotten through. Come on, Meta. A deviation from another world just entered this space, and it won't go down without a fight. Take the butterfly with you. It can help.
Siren head.
This siren, so strong.
Damn. It escaped.
That was a difficult fight. Just driving it away was enough. And it's all thanks to you, Meta, for saving us.
You're tougher than you look. That's twice now you saved me. Yes. Mitsuko created this rift space. A refuge from the dangers of the physical world. Or so we thought.
Do you think that deviation will come back? What if it returns with greater disruptions?
It's possible. We can't just sit here and wait, though. Meta, will you go back to the physical world with me?
Take the butterfly with you. Put it in your cradle. That way, I can lend you some of my strength. Hopefully we'll meet again one day. When the stardust is stable enough. It looks like this is goodbye. Good luck, Meta. Before you go, if you have any questions, I can try and answer them for you.
I like how the entire time we're having a conversation, she's staring at the bird.
Look at that.
Nice.
20 years after Starfall. And the world is still infested with stardust. It looks like the monoliths here have been reactivated too. They might hold the key to all the stardust pollution.
Hands off my stuff. You're pretty cocky for someone who doesn't even have a weapon. Quite impressive, to be honest. Hold on. Is that a cradle on your back? Are you a mayfly? How interesting. I thought I was the only mayfly left. I'm Mary. It's a good thing I met you. I'm thinking as fellow mayflies, we should be able to help each other out. I came here to investigate a deviation that's been causing issues. I think it's connected to a recently reopened monolith nearby. Don't tell me you're going to try and take on a powerful deviation barehanded. Even an ordinary deviant could tear you apart right now. You're pretty inexperienced, aren't you? I'm going to give you a blueprint. Use it to make yourself a gun. Trust me. You'll need one if you want to stand even half a chance of surviving out there. While you're doing that, I have other matters to attend to. Once you're done, come find me in Deadsville. It's the nearest survivor settlement. We can plan our next steps from there. After all, 2 heads are better than 1. And I'd never turn down help.
So another Mayfly survived, yet I can't remember her. My memory's been patchy ever since Mitsuko revived me. Just to be safe, we better not share the existence of Mitsuko with that woman.
Good. You made it. I'm guessing that gun served you well. Yeah, this was the quickest way to bring you here. These towers are even supposed to let you travel between worlds, but I haven't been able to figure out how. Maybe you'll have more luck. Either way, I'm glad it got you here. Deadsville is the perfect place to dig up info on the area. That merchant over by the old truck looks like she gets around. Maybe she knows something useful.
Come take a look. Wait, I've never seen you before, but you're a mayfly, ain't you? Oh, thank goodness. I could really use some help. My name's Claire. Claire Lay. Normally I'm a wandering merchant, but now I'm stuck here. I sent a team over to a place called the Rotten Manor 3 days ago to collect some goods for me. But they never came back.
It's possible that they ran off with the goods.
Don't be so cynical. I've been through thick and thin with them. They wouldn't do that to me. I'm afraid that something must have happened to them. Rumor is the Rotten Manor's seen a surge of deviants recently. I suspect there's a deviation behind it. All I know is what I heard from that well-dressed gentleman over there. He should be able to tell you more.
There's no question. That guy stands out. We'd better talk to him and see what he knows.
Good luck. Oh, and I'll happily pay a reward if you can recover my stuff for me. I'll mark Rotten Manor on your map. Make sure to stock up on ammo before you go, all right?
And know the place for the first time. Through the unknown, unremembered gate. Ah, a mayfly. And one who seems to be brimming with potential. A pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Do you know about a deviation affecting this area?
You've come to the right man. I am Samuel Lowe, a humble scholar specializing in the fascinating phenomena we call deviations. And as for you, you seek keys with which to unlock the Dark Tower, don't you? But I'd be wary of what else you might open up.
Do you always speak in riddles like this?
I was merely setting the mood. The world still deserves something poetic. Don't you think? Now, you're interested in the deviation inside that monolith, aren't you? But the tower is locked up tight, and its keys are rift anchors across the wetlands.
Rift anchors? Those things are made by Rosetta, aren't they? Activating them should give us access to the rift space inside the monolith.
Spot on. And now tell me, where do you think those anchors would be?
Usually places with the heaviest stardust pollution. The Rotten Manor would definitely be one of them.
Indeed. I'm looking forward to seeing what you can do, Mayfly. I'm sure it will be a remarkable story to share. By the way, I wouldn't mind adding another deviation to my collection.
Now that we know what to do, let's split up to cover more ground. I'll find a way to hack into the monolith. Once you've activated the rift anchors, come meet me at the monolith gate. Just don't forget to bring plenty of ammo. That place must be packed with deviants. Oh, and one more thing. I have a motorcycle here you can use. That should help speed things along.
The stardust concentration here is off the charts. We should set up a campsite before rushing into the Rotten Manor. That way we can recover more quickly, if anything goes wrong. I think we found Claire's goods. Too bad her team didn't make it, though. Look at this substance. It must have come from the anchor. Let's take a closer look. Nice and easy. Well done. I've noticed some other strange stardust readings elsewhere. Quite similar to what we encountered here. I've marked their locations. Hopefully, we'll find the other rift anchors there.
Nice work with the rift anchors. I guess you're the real deal after all. Sounds tough, but I think it was worth it. And I've made some discoveries regarding the deviation as well. Each time a rift anchor was activated, there was an obvious reaction inside the monolith. The deviation must be holed up inside. Let's go in together this time. I'm curious about that troublemaker inside. And besides, we're a team. I brought some ammo. And meds for us as well. Now, let's go. You made it. I knew I could count on you. You're quite good at handling deviants, aren't you? I gotta say, you've proven yourself to be a good teammate.
Help! Help me! Shouldn't have tried to take what was yours.
Forgive us. Forgive us. You are truly a great one.
Mercy, please! Even without their submission. We are still Legion!
What happened? Yeah, scream. Blazze.
You did it! I knew you could. I don't know why I was so worried. Thank you. This really means a lot to me. The fluctuations in Stardust seem to have grown calmer, and I feel stronger now.
The more deviations we contain, the more the world will stabilize, and the more Mitsuko's power can grow. We still have 5 more monoliths to shut down. Until then, the physical world remains too dangerous for Mitsuko.
Yes, but this is already a huge step forward. You've done your best, and we are already starting to see a change. But the mayflies were wiped out by Rosetta. All because of me. I was too weak to save them.
It wasn't your fault. None of us were ready to take Rosetta head-on. And Rosetta's not the only threat out there. The Great Ones also covet Mitsuko's power. So remember, keep everything involving her a secret. We don't know who we can trust.
Bravo! The mayfly that brought down the fearsome, ravenous hunter. Hard to imagine such a little bit of gel transforming into such a monstrous creature, isn't it? Yet the most unbelievable part is that it managed to cause such chaos across the wetlands, simply by spreading its memetics. Just to make sure, you didn't destroy it, did you? Fantastic. You've more than proven yourself. I'm very impressed. It's a shame that most people in this world don't appreciate the beauty of these fascinating entities. But clearly you are different. You already have a natural touch with deviations. I dare say you could even become an expert. I'd be glad to share my knowledge of deviations with you. In return, capture as many of them as you can for me. I simply pay attention and use my imagination. And you know, I think the deviations respect that. To quote a favorite poem of mine, I know that I exist because you imagine me.
Hey, you're back. Any luck? Yeah, I see what you're trying to say. I figured things went wrong when my team didn't come back, but I still had my hopes, you know? Don't worry about me. I've been through the ringer plenty of times before. I still owe you my thanks for finding out what happened. And for bringing back my stuff. Here's the reward I promised. I'm a woman of my word. Well, now that that's settled, I think I'll move my trade over to the Broken Delta. If you need anything, come find me in Myers Market there.
Looks like you'll be able to handle yourself just fine. I'll leave the deviation in there to you. As for me, I'm headed to the Broken Delta. I found traces of another major deviation there. One with even worse effects. You should head over and check it out. Try asking around at a settlement called Myers Market. Maybe I'll see you there.
All right, pal. Hold it right there and identify yourself. Oh, yeah. You've got one of those weird backpacks. Cradle. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna check with the mayor.
I'm right here. Let the mayfly in.
Understood, ma'am.
Maxie Rodriguez. I'm the mayor here. Haven't seen a mayfly in a while. It's good you're here, though. I have a pretty unique problem that needs solving. Strange is putting it lightly. It's been about half a year now. Pregnant animals here, even pregnant people, all get infected by Stardust and turn into these... Here, this is what I mean. Agnes Joy used to be the best weaver in town. Now she's like that. The only one in Myers Market. Thank God. Yeah, Agnes is perfectly healthy for a tree. Plenty of green leaves. She's just not a person anymore. I figured there is a transcendent behind all this. If you still think you can handle it, we'll reward you well. There's an abandoned hideout by the river that might be connected to the problem. I'd start there first. Good. I'll warn you, though. It's not the safest place out there.
That old man wasn't lying. Every time I open this door, I know it must be a deviation or something, but it's still the only thing that's brought me comfort since Hayden died.
I've left some canned corn, instant oats, and goat's cheese in the pantry. If you find yourself in trouble, make sure to call for help, so the neighbors hear you.
Thank you, Maxie.
You've changed. So respectful all of a sudden.
Really? My bad. Shouldn't you be getting along? I'm sure you're very busy.
Nancy is worried about you, and so is Benjamin. You should consider moving back in with them. That way, things will be easier after the baby is born.
Tell them thank you. But I'm staying here. I can look after myself and my child.
Brianna, you're like a daughter to me, a sister. Can you at least promise me one thing? Promise me if you ever find yourself in trouble, you'll come find me.
All right. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Please, don't do this to me.
Too late for that now. After what you did, you're lucky we only chose to exile you.
You really want the blood of both her and her unborn child on your hands? This is no different from a death sentence.
You know what that book of hers is, Maxie. The vultures use it to worship one of the great ones. Rules are rules, and the vote's already been held.
Brianna, I'm sorry.
It's great to see you again, Meta. That little deviation you hold in your cradle threatened to lay waste to the Delta, and you contained it. Thank you. It's hard for the people of Nowcott to cope with these deviations and the pain they cause. I just wish I could do more to help. I'm sorry you had to accomplish what I wish I could do myself. If only I were stronger. If only I hadn't caused the mayflies to be destroyed by Rosetta, things might be different. I envy your confidence, your strength. The problem is, we don't know how many survived or where they are now. I wish I could go and find out myself, but I can't. The only thing I can do right now is keep the mayfly spirits alive. Thankfully, I have you to help me. You're our best hope, Meta. One day, when I have the courage and strength to do so, maybe I'll join you in the real world and fight alongside you. Until then, I've managed to create more memetics for you. They should help prepare you for the challenges ahead. Come and see me again soon. I'll be waiting for you.
So you're finally back. Does that mean... Good. My people will definitely be relieved. And, well, I hope Brianna will be at peace now. Here. Take the rewards we promised. Oh, and thank you.
Help! Repeat broadcast, top priority signal. Please help me! Volume already at max level. Can anyone hear me? Closing crisis mode. Commencing social mode. Thank you so much for saving me. User confusion detected. Deployee, please hold while I apply for level 1 information permission. Application approved! I am from the survivor stronghold of Greywater, located at 30 degrees, 54, reminder of higher priority tasks. Progress of exterior collection has been seriously delayed, which could result in a major salary deduction. Returning to Greywater stronghold immediately!
Hey, how long's it been since you got any sleep? 1 day? 2?
I don't remember. My brain, it feels like it's made out of mud. Gonna try a nap later.
Tied up with ropes and locked in a cell? Only the Holt boy could come up with a solution like that.
It's better than the alternative. I'm telling ya. I can't take this much longer.
Hey, nice work saving H-37. I gotta say, it's been a long time since anyone's seen a mayfly in these parts, but thank God you're here. Things are getting out of hand around this place. Well, you may have noticed we aren't doing so great at the moment.
There's something here. It keeps creeping into our nightmares.
Usually it's a spider, but it can take the form of anything.
I don't know what it wants, but it's been going on for 2 months nonstop. Everyone's afraid to even close their eyes.
Now people have begun to go missing. I have no idea if they're even still alive. We sure could. Solve this problem for us, and I'll make sure we make it worth your while. I suggest you start by looking into the old hospital near here. Everyone dreams of that place when they're asleep. I'm not sure why, but I doubt it's a coincidence.
Why isn't anyone here to meet me? Hello? Is anyone there? Why would Dad tell me to go to the hospital if there's no one here? I'm so tired. Tired of the pain, the hunger. It just never ends.
No supplies, no medicine. Shit, there's nothing useful in this entire place.
But Glenn said this is where to look. That he saw it in his dream.
Yeah, and we believed him. Glenn has never gotten anything right in his entire life. Where the hell is he anyway?
God damn it! He was right here!
Strange. The concentration of stardust here is extremely high. And yet, there is almost no sign of an energy reaction.
Dr. Marshall warned us. that reaction activity might drop to low levels this close to the monolith's sphere of influence. By the way, stabilization anchors are locked in position.
Who's Dr. Marshall?
What do you mean, who's Dr. Marshall? The director of our research lab? You okay, Sandra?
I don't know who you're talking about. I can't place them.
Shit. I think we need to get away from this place.
Itsy bitsy spider climbed up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the itsy bitsy spider climbed up the spout again. There you go, honey. Go to sleep now.
Man, that intro never gets any less creepy. Oh, jeez. She broke? Oh, there she goes. Excellent. All right, time for my absolute favorite boss. This thing is so creepy. Love the art design in this game. It's fantastic. Do we not get activators in here anymore? All right. So creepy. I'd love to see a horror movie based on this game, for sure. Just like the concept of it is so good. Oh, come on. It tracks you? I was out of that for sure. Come on, reload. Reload. I've been pressing reload. Alright, now we gotta get rid of the eggs. Well, where's the other eggs? There we go. Alright. Aha. Oh, hi. You might get. Oh, stop. Where's the rest of the eggs? This is always a problem. It's like she lays an egg off the screen or something. Yeah, no. Pistol's better. No, can't shoot the webbing on the ground. We get rid of all the eggs, and now we wait for 20 minutes for her to realize that all the eggs are gone. Oh. Oops. Come on, go off. Thank you. Good deal.
Now that you took down another Transcendent, I have more memetics for you. And it looks like you've got something interesting in your cradle, too. A dream catcher? So this web spun itself a spider. One that could prey on people while they slept. It seems pretty scary. I know everyone in Iron River must be grateful you laid this thing to rest. I certainly am. You risked your life to save them. Meanwhile, I've just been hiding here. I feel so useless. Will I ever be strong enough to go back into the world? Thank you, Meta. It's good to know I can count on you when the time comes. V once told me mayflies are small, yet invincible. I need to remember that. We need to keep holding on, just like them.
Hey, you made it back in one piece. What did you find? So my instincts were right then. The hospital was the key. And those dreams. Those dreams were nothing more than bait in a trap. These past couple months, man, they really pushed us to our limit. I can't believe we didn't lose a single person to that thing. Thanks to you, you really saved our bacon. Hell of a way to start my time as interim mayor, I'll tell you that.
Man, am I glad to see you. Did you come here to take on the Silent Beast? You haven't heard? Something's been creeping into the settlement here and stealing people away without a trace. The locals have started calling it the Silent Beast. Personally, I figure it must be a Transcendent. Oh, that's a whole other story. Something's off about that guy. No matter how many people disappear, he just pretends nothing's wrong. If you want, you can ask him about it yourself at the management building. His name's Klein. I already tried talking to him, but the jerk just chased me off.
Yeah? What do you want? Look, there is no Silent Beast. All this stuff you might hear about some creature breaking in without anyone noticing, bunch of bull. People get bored and scared, start making up crap. Just don't worry about all this Silent Beast business, okay?
So, did you talk to the mayor? You see, I told you something strange was going on here. I'll tell you what, a lot of people in the settlement are worried about this. How about I raise some funds and hire you to look into it for us? There's one place not too far away that people always get weird about when I ask. I'll mark it on your map. I'd check there first if I were you.
Where is she? Where's my mother?
Klein, let's just calm down, okay? You know your mom has trouble walking. There was nothing we could do.
What the hell do you mean? What happened?
We ran into a group of deviants on our way here. She couldn't keep up with the group, and I couldn't risk everyone else's lives to save her. I don't know what else to say. Where are you going?
To find my mom. Orion's already picked up her scent. He's a good hunting dog. He'll lead me right to her.
Your mother didn't make it. As leader, I can't allow you to go out and risk your life for nothing.
You're too weak to stay leader for long, Joan. Just like you're too weak to save my mom. And you're too weak to stop me now! I'm going!
Oh, yeah. Well, that does about nothing. Yeah, open wide, puppy. I like the music, by the way. Love this revolver. Boom! It's alright, puppy. Maybe next time.
You shouldn't be here. I'm just here to feed my dog. Don't you get it? Humans aren't predators anymore, we're prey. A herd of prey will take care of their sick and their elderly, but when a predator comes, well, those are the ones that are left behind. A few die, so the rest can live. Like it or not, that's human nature.
Here we go with the back rooms. Ooh, I hear you. I'm a-coming. Boop. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Go on. Hey, we got a door. Bam. Random dog chow. Yummy. Yeah, what you gonna do about that, buddy? Ah. Oof. Oh. Reload, reload. I'm not gonna kill it this time. It's gonna hurt. Oh, yes. Okay. Oh. Yes! Got him before he got it off. Victory.
Oh, you're back. It's good to see you again. I should have known you'd want another victory. I've got more memetics ready for you. No, it's nothing. Why don't you show me the new deviation you've got? I can sense so much hostility coming from it. This one must have been quite hard to contain. I'm fine. Really. It's just... when I checked out that dream catcher you caught last time, I think it affected me. It gave me nightmares about a woman I knew. From when I was being held by Rosetta. She consumed us all. You, me, the mayflies, all wiped out. It was so vivid. And the thing is, if Rosetta ever captured us again, I know it could really happen. You can't underestimate the evolutionists. They'll stop at nothing to get more powerful. They don't just absorb deviations to get stronger. They've done it to metahumans too. A lot of mayflies died that way, and they're still hunting down those that remain. You're always so confident. No matter what we're up against, you're ready to face it head on. Meanwhile, I'm here, complaining, worrying, hiding. I'm sorry. I have to toughen up more. Like you. After all, we'll never be safe until the evolutionists are defeated, once and for all.
Ah, there you are. Klein's gone missing. There are all kinds of rumors, but the leading theory is that he was actually helping the Silent Beast. So, he really was feeding his own people to a transcendent? Holy crap! I knew he was a bad mayor, but I didn't know he was that bad. This'll be one hell of a bombshell for the residents here. But at least they're safe now. This is your reward, Mayfly. I always keep my word.
This is bullshit. You just got here yesterday. Now they're making you a guard?
I didn't get here yesterday. I've been here since... Whatever. That doesn't matter. The mayor himself told me to report here for duty. Go cry to Dennis about it if you want.
Oh, yeah? Great. Another outsider. What do you want? Then go bother someone else. I have a duty to carry out here.
Yeah, well, so do I. And I'm not leaving.
Fine. Stand here all you like. I'm not leaving either.
What are you doing here? Trent? He's a former Rosetta goon who took over the settlement out of nowhere. And now he's brought in so many outsiders that we're running out of supplies. But you'd know all about that already, wouldn't you? Tell Trent we're not scared of you, and we're not giving in.
Yes, can I help you? That's one way of putting it. We've already had 2 riots. Now it feels like we're on the verge of a civil war. You may have run into a man named Dennis Mobley. He's the leader of Blackfell's oil workers. He claims I took over Blackfell and let in more outsiders than we can support. Now he's instigated a strike that's crippled the settlement. Trying to get an outsider like you to restore order would only kick up this hornet's nest. No, the only way this will end is if Dennis backs off.
Hey, sorry to butt in, but there's actually something I do think you could help with. My name's Pauline Holt, by the way. I run the settlement's restaurant. Why don't you meet me there and we'll discuss the problem? Good, you're here. This might sound crazy, but I think I know why the settlement's tearing itself apart. Blackfell was founded by my uncle, Ted Holt. He was real. I swear he was real. But now, it's like he never existed. No one remembers him. This whole conflict between Dennis and Trent, I think it's related to the amnesia about my uncle. I don't know. There's more to it than just memory loss. Everyone here is getting angrier, too. Like their grudges are the only things they can remember. Take Trent and Dennis. They used to be super close, but now it's like they're blood enemies. Something weird is causing all this. So, I've marked down any places I could remember with a connection to my uncle. One of them might be related to our troubles here. If you can check them out, I'd be glad to reward you for your help.
I figured you'd come through here after Iron River. I followed some leads in that bunker and stumbled upon a secret prison. And guess who I found locked up there? A bunch of mayflies. An old colleague of mine. A senior researcher who used to work for Rosetta. He left them, just like Victor Hammett. Now he's been accused of aiding and abetting the enemy, the mayflies, at an industrial park that Rosetta converted into a makeshift prison. When you get there, head to the central warehouse building. That's where they're holding my colleague and the mayflies.
No sign of captured mayflies or anyone else. I think we just walked into a trap.
Yes, that is exactly what you've gone and done. But I need to thank you for inviting me to your safe haven. Without you, could I have met that girl so soon? And I am sorry it's come to this. I enjoyed our time together, truly. But what I have planned next is far too important to be thwarted by you and your friends. So now, a sacrifice for the greater good is called for. It's time for you to die. Again.
I feel super dead, buddy.
We made it out in one piece. That's the good news. But I think our friend Mary just betrayed us. If Mary and Rosetta are creating monsters like that, then we'll need to keep getting stronger if we're going to take them down. Taking on another Transcendent is the best way I can think of to do that. The nearest settlement from here is Tallgrass. Maybe we should try there.
Where did you hear that? Well, no matter. It was a long time ago, but yes, I used to be. Why do you bring that up? Someone claiming to be a mayfly. You're the only surviving mayfly I know of. Are you saying this woman was an imposter? Well, Mary's a common enough name, especially for low-ranked Rosetta members. At this point, most of them are clones with the same few names. I haven't been a member of Rosetta since Starfall, 20 years ago. When it comes to what they're up to now, I don't know any more than you do. But I do know of one place that might be helpful to you. Source Extraction Point 73. Rosetta keeps a backup data terminal there holding all its personnel data. I'm completely sure. I know because I installed that terminal myself. It's set to auto-update for at least another century. I trained as one, but when I worked for Rosetta, I was a data manager. That's why I was the one who installed that terminal inside Source Extraction Point 73. Even Rosetta's resources were limited by Starfall. Unless that terminal's been damaged or destroyed, they'll still be using it. Here, take my fingerprint and eye scans to unlock the terminal. I hope some good will finally come from all the work I did for that evil organization.
That's the data terminal. We just need to enter Trent's fingerprint and eye scans. Then we'll be able to discover who our friend Mary really is. Mary Ames, huh? I knew there was something off about that woman. And she's no mere Rosetta agent either. She's Commander-in-Chief of all the Rosetta forces on this island. Let's get back to Blackfell and ask Trent about this. He might be able to tell us something more.
So you've been to Source Extraction Point 73 then? What did you find out about this Mary person? Mary Ames, Nalcott Security Department, Warden of the Nalcott Island Containment Zone, Commander-in-Chief. So in other words, if I hadn't left Rosetta, then this Mary Ames would be my boss. Think she'd make a good manager? I know. I understand she's the one who reactivated the monoliths and wiped out the mayflies, and who knows what else. We probably have her to thank for stirring up open conflicts between the Union and Rosetta. Regardless of her intentions, we must thwart her plans. As the leader of the Union, I'll tell you this. I know how much of a debt we owe the mayflies. After all you've done for us, this is our chance to pay you back. You have our support. Sure, ask me anything. Then good luck, Mayfly. No matter how difficult the road ahead is, I hope you don't give up. Humanity is counting on you.
Well, at least now we finally know what kind of enemy we're up against. Mary Ames is responsible for everything that's happened on Nalcott, but she's still just a cog in Rosetta's global machine. If we can take her down, though, we'll be protecting everyone on this island.
You came just in time. The situation is evolving rapidly, and not in a good way. Yes, indeed it is. I've located her current whereabouts with some help from my friends inside Rosetta. Seems she's about to take her experimentation to a very dangerous level. Beyond gaining unimaginable power, she wants the human race to evolve to a point where it can compete with, even transcend the great ones that devastated our world. Mary has seen the darker side of Rosetta's experimentation firsthand, and yet it only seems to strengthen her resolve. It's imperative that you go to the White Cliff Research Lab and stop her before it's too late. But just so you know, it's under heavy guard by Rosetta Security. According to my sources, Mary took a trip to a place called Sunshine Farm recently, one of the old Mayfly strongholds. But but the place is overrun with vultures now. Be ready for a confrontation. Godspeed, Mayfly. Only you can stop this now.
Sunshine Farm. I think I remember this place. I sense that this is where our lives first became intertwined with Mary's. Let's go and see what secrets Mary left behind.
Ah, there you are. Heard what happened to you in Chalk Peak. Nasty bit of business, that. But I have some news might cheer you up. It's like this. I need to know things in order to conduct my research effectively. To do that, I make friends, not unlike I have with you. There's Billy and Barry and Bruce, Vivian, Veronica, Vera, Kareem and Carl. Well, you get the idea. Plenty of contacts, keeping me apprised of things. And before you ask, no, those aren't their real names. My contact, Dickie, says Rosetta's been conducting some sort of field test associated with this meta-deviant program. Right here in Red Sands. I figured you'd want to meet up with him. So I arranged a face-to-face. That's the million-dollar question right there. What indeed? How about turning meta-humans into meta-deviants? Really quite industrious. Why let nature have all the fun? Double-edged sword, that proposition. Like a box of chocolates. Never know what you're going to get. Heck of a gamble to take, if you ask me. Betray you? Oh, yes, well, I imagine she ultimately saw you as a threat. Wanted to keep you close until she was sure she had a way to eliminate you. After that, it was just a matter of earning your trust until she could lay her trap. Besides making you look foolish, not too much. Unless, of course, you count trying to change the course of human evolution. We? Ah, yes, I see where you're going there. Thing is, I'm happy to just watch and enjoy the spectacle, to be honest. But tell you what, in the spirit of cooperation, I'll share what I know.
Looks like an abandoned settlement. Whatever happened here. Hopefully, we can get to the bottom of it.
You must be the mayfly Mr. Lowe told me about. I'm glad you're here. I need your help. 2 locals that live in this area. Rosetta took them. A mother and daughter. They're being held at Rosetta's LEA research laboratory, not too far from here. Mr. Lowe said you'd be able to get them out of there safely. Yes. I'm pretty sure they intend to run experiments on them.
Mary, you need to stop this.
Don't be a coward, Victor. This is how we evolve. This is how we become stronger than them.
Having Rosetta personnel absorbing deviations at the pace and magnitude that they are, we're only attracting more great ones. It's too dangerous.
And what would you suggest we do when they eventually arrive? How do you suppose we defeat them, then? Without my work? No. This is the best way to prepare ourselves. The human race needs to evolve. It needs to become invincible.
This cradle you made will let us survive without losing our humanity.
What do you mean? How is that possible?
This device will let us capture deviations and harness their energy without having to absorb them. It's a better path forward. Different from what the evolutionists inside Rosetta are doing. And we have you to thank for that, Mitsuko. Mary, stop this now. I will not allow you to hurt Mitsuko.
Mitsuko? You gave DVT-011 a name?
Her name is Mitsuko. She's more human than you are. She's our last hope.
You're right. DVT-011 is our last hope. We must use it, evolve, and reshape the entire world with this. But that kind of power must be placed in the correct hands. Victor, the committee and I are in agreement. You are no longer fit to be in charge of DVT-011. Time to stop this ridiculous play acting. You are relieved of your duties.
I will stop at nothing to stop you, Mary.
Are you really in a position to make threats, Victor? I could crush you in a heartbeat.
That doesn't matter. Not to me. Mary and Victor both tried to lead humanity out of this darkness. And they both failed. But maybe there is another way. Maybe the answer lies with you and Mitsuko. Come on. Let's get to the White Cliff Research Lab. It's time to see an old friend back there.
Hello. Your determination to set things right gave me the courage to act. It wasn't easy to leave, but it was time to take back what they stole from me, and to stop Mary from destroying us all with her insane plans. Mary and her evolutionists imprisoned me here. It was where they experimented on me, tortured me. I will never forget that. I'll do whatever I can to help. The rest is up to you.
You had potential, Mayfly. We could have changed the world together, you and I. Do you seriously think you can stop me? How silly. If you manage to find me, I will give you one last chance. Give me the girl and join me before it's too late. But first, enjoy this little game I've prepared for you. All units, destroy the intruder. I knew you wouldn't disappoint me, Mayfly. Welcome to the place of my birth. Father, our friend here wants to witness this miracle with us. Won't you show them a little hospitality? Do not disappoint me, Father.
Receptor LD-081 has displayed strong survival instincts even in the test tube stage. It has already destroyed 5 sibling receptors and absorbed their remains, in a process that seems to be very similar to the way a stardust-infected creature absorbs its original self. I have decided to give LD-081 the codename Mary. Once the incubation phase is complete, she will be given her own personal space and receive comprehensive training and instruction. She must be raised to know her purpose. Just as she devoured her sibling receptors, her purpose will be to seek out the strongest strains among the human race, absorb them, and in doing so, save the rest of humanity. We are also considering allowing her some contact with Mitsuko. They are close in age, but vastly different in temperament and talent. Allowing the two to meet may well lead to some interesting new findings.
Mr. Ames should be given a quiet, restrained welcome. My father has never been a fan of grand displays. Mr. Ames has invested vast sums in this facility, and we must show him that his investment has not gone to waste. That we have something to show from our years of research. Oh, and tell him that the girl is now completely under our control, and that we have dissected the secrets of her sublimation. We have secured humanity itself inside this monolith, and the girl is ready to be devoured like a light snack. Mr. Ames can eat the girl alive if he wants to. And then, all of Rosetta, all of what's left of humanity, will bow down before us, the evolutionists. This is my gift to him, from daughter to father.
Give it up, Mary. We will never let you succeed.
Is that what you think? that this is a matter of you letting me succeed? With you standing here before me, my plan is already complete.
The heck?
The force of evolution is unstoppable. This time, humanity will reach a higher plane of existence than it has ever known before. But for that, humanity must yield.
I don't understand. So is she the thing in the sky, or is she controlling the thing in the sky?
Including you. Mayfly. Give in, Mayfly. Yield to the tide of evolution. Or be crushed by it.
Okay, that's pretty interesting. Things just gone? No, we don't do those.
I will protect you.
Really? Okay, sure, why not? I didn't need protecting, but I'll take it. Yeah, keep shooting at me, buddy. 27k to the head. This revolver is insane.
Another worker got infected by stardust in the oil fields today. And there was a fire at well number 4. Those are my guys out there, Ted. I can't keep watching them die. Hell, this settlement doesn't even have a doctor to fix them up.
We need that oil to keep the generators and purifiers running. We're all screwed. Just hold on a bit longer. I'll find a doctor, I promise. I'm the leader of the Union. You're Trent Palmieri, right? That's right. If you're here for revenge, my Rosetta days are long behind me. I don't care what you used to do. We need a doctor in Blackfell, and I hear you're a good one. Any interest in joining us? Sure. On one condition. There are other survivors out here who need shelter as much as I do. If you take them in as well, then it's a deal. This is crazy. It's a Rosetta facility we're talking about here. One that's full of high-risk experimental subjects.
You said it yourself. They have the medical supplies we need. They have the tech that will help us detect stardust. And thanks to your time there, we have the access codes and layout.
Dennis is right. It's risky, but I can't let my people keep dying like this. Dennis, you and I will sneak in together with a team of our best men. Trent, you're in charge while I'm gone. If we don't make it back, then at least I know Blackfell's in good hands.
There's something strange about this place. Even by Rosetta standards. I can't tell what it is yet. But be careful in there. Are we now experiencing what happened to Ted here?
Dennis! Damn it, Dennis! Where the hell are you? Dennis! There's something here! It's coming after me! Damn it, Dennis! Where the hell are you? Dennis, if you can hear me, just take the supplies and get out of here! Now!
Nice.
Thank God. I finally found you. Dennis, wake up.
What happened?
You got me. All I know is we gotta get out of here. Now. I don't think that'll hold much longer. There's gotta be some other way out.
Ah, the vent system.
That works. Let's get out of here.
Take those supplies and go!
No, Ted.
It's too late! Just take the supplies and go! Help Trent with Blackfell. It's okay. I'm counting on both of you.
No! Ted!
No. They needed that long, drawn out no. So I splat it. And so Ted became the Great One. I'm assuming that's how the story goes anyway.
Oh my god, you actually did it. You made it out. Did you get the supplies?
Yeah, I got the supplies.
And Ted?
He told me to help you take care of Blackfell. We should go back. There's a lot of work to do.
This is the research facility. Now, if our informant was correct, there's likely to be strong resistance up ahead. Stay alert and keep moving.
It's truly remarkable, Dr. Mannheim. These two lab rats have so much untapped potential.
I quite agree. Take them to the raw materials room, separately.
Well done. Now, let's go find Eve and her daughter.
They must have taken my Kelly through that door. What's that horrible sound? Dr. Mannheim, these samples are amazing. But the one I truly want is missing. If you won't give me what I want, you're of no use to me. Or perhaps you are. No.
She disposed of him because he was no longer useful to her. Better deal with that polarized source as quickly as you can.
Okay, so I need to go to this one now.
Another ice guy down.
No one can hold back the march of evolution!
Working on the second one.
Nice.
Don't touch my samples!
Get him quick. There we go. There we go. And this big thing. Sorry, Doc, but you're going down, buddy.
My data!
Yes!
My samples! My research! You ignorant fool! You will never understand the beauty of Stardust!
Ooh, I got all kinds of mods. And a katana.
Well, that takes care of Dr. Mannheim. But still no sign of Eve or Kelly.
2 more.
They must have been taken somewhere
Do
else.
you wanna...
The fragments of Eve's memories are growing stronger. Stay alert. The memory fragments lead right to this door.
Come to Mommy. Kelly, my darling child. Rest now. I'm here.
Looks like we... My God, it's Eve.
Disturbing. Just lay into her. She's almost dead. Yes!
Yes. Oh my
Yes!
Baby daughter. asleep in my arms, reunited with me once again. Because dreams are forever, you see?
Mommy?
Somebody else shot it. Oh, I'm stuck outside the arena apparently. Okay, it teleported me in. Okay, good. Ads.
Right. Hand from the right side, I guess.
Ads calling my doggo. That guy's got an SOS. I'm gonna go get him. They picked themselves up. Never mind, we're good.
Okay, it's disappearing, so be careful. About to hit me. No.
Oh, I got hit hard.
Okay, the center is about to break, so whenever it disappears, we have to be away from.
Alright, I'm coming to the left side.
Okay. When it appears. Okay. Cracks are on the left, so we're good. So now, whenever it disappears, have to be all the way on the right.
Alright, I'm coming to the right. That's not good. Oh, I'm just gonna take that to the face. Oh no, 2 people are down. You getting yourself up? Alright.
Nah, he got me.
Ugh, got me.
I'm coming. I was on the right spot.
Worked out good then.
Gonna hit it.
Yeah, it didn't work. Tried to fly over it. By the way, you can't fly over it.
Yeah, that's okay. Okay, disappearing, so... I think it's gonna hit here. Yep. Oop. Uh-oh.
What?
I don't know. Where is gonna hit? It's gonna hit here. Move!
That's what it is. Whoever has that pointer on him determines where he hits.
Okay, so now it's gonna hit again. So...
I'm just gonna stay here on the right side. You guys go to the left.
Yeah, it's gonna be in the middle. Oh no.
No, he's gonna hit on the right because I had the red mark.
Oh, okay, okay.
We have to balance out where he slams down so he doesn't break parts of the arena.
Okay.
That's a pretty cool mechanic. I like that.
At least we got a mechanic.
Yeah, I suppose so.
I mean, it's almost dead.
Yeah, we're doing all right.
No, no, I grabbed
Oh no! Poor soul.
Okay, when he started looking to the sides, I think that's when he does that grabbing thing. Okay, he's coming from the right.
Yeah.
It got me anyway. I think I need the speed ring for this.
Yeah. Why are you hitting yourself? Stop hitting yourself.
Doing something on the ground.
Pillars of flame. Of red flame, weird blood flames. I'm assuming don't stand in those. You know what I mean? They look like don't stand in those.
They look like that.
Come on, where's your vulnerability spots? Shoulder, shoulder, shoulder. We're so close. Finish her off.
Coming from the right. Burst.
Come on. Come on.
I'm just doing like 10.
I'm doing 40, 45, 25, 43.
There's no weak point.
Just keep shooting till it goes down.
Go down? Oh,
Weak
shoulder.
point. Yeah, victory. I got a stuffed pipe. What?
Who's attacking? So, most damage taken was by Blood.
It wasn't?
Most total damage dealt was by Blazze.
Ooh, did I?
Yeah. The Wolf Master, most condition damage dealt. Yeah, I mean, I think he had the fire build. And I did the most critical hits landed. Yeah, you did 1 million.
1,253,000.
Yeah. It was the second one? Yeah, that was the second one.
Welcome back, Meta. I know it's been difficult lately. With Rosetta, things only get worse. Did you know they've been using deviations to experiment on metahumans for decades? They'd brainwash them, slowly turning them into obedient followers and willing test subjects. Over time, even their memories were erased. I was lucky. Victor protected me. His kindness turned out to be both a blessing and a curse. See, I remember everything. Which means I remember that it was my inability to control my powers that led to my parents dying. And I remember the countless experiments, too. The excruciating pain. The nightmares used to form a knot in my heart. I prayed countless times to forget. But I couldn't. But now I'm glad that I remember. These painful memories are no longer a burden, but a source of inner strength. I was finally able to make that breakthrough because of you. You showed me the true power of the Mayflies, and my own worth. I'm still not ready to enter the real world, but one day, I will be. Until then, good luck, Meta.
I saw it all. Once that thing got a hold of Ted, he began to change into a transcendent.
It's still crazy to me how quickly I could forget him. And how lost we were without his memory.
Yeah, you said it. Didn't take long at all before the paranoia started to kick in.
I have to say, it's a lot nicer to be on the same side again. It's all thanks to Pauline keeping Ted's memory alive.
Well, not just me. I didn't even do any of the hardest work. There you are. I have your reward. And good news, our memories have returned.
Yeah, and I need to apologize. I treated you like scum when you first came here, but you saved our home.
Dennis explained to us what happened to Ted. It's a good thing you managed to kill that Transcendent.
Well, we owe you. Not just for saving Blackfell, but for putting Ted to rest too.
It's true. That monster brought his worst fears to life. Uncle Ted would be glad to know he's not making his people suffer anymore.
Damn. I don't want to get all sappy on you, but I appreciate this. That man died to save my life. It's good to have something to remember him by. I've got something for you too, as thanks.
Excellent. We have accomplished the first story for this scenario. I'm looking forward to the next one. We'll definitely do a season 2. Hopefully you enjoyed this bit of content and you'll come back again for more. But that is going to do it for this season of Once Human. Thank you everybody for stopping out. I greatly appreciate it. Take care of yourself. Take care of your loved ones. Stay healthy out there. And I will see you on the next one. Bye everybody.